Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I am here 365 days of the year to take your 12 questions at 12. And oh my gosh, I was thinking, I've got space for another 2. And Vicky just came through. I have to make sure I capture this one. Got space for another one. So Vicky is asking, will we ever see Trump the musical? That has to go on the list. That has to go on the list. How can there be a list with, how can I put anything on the list if I don't put that on the list? That is funny. And then Lynn had the 12th question for today. All right, let me copy these in. So the questions from today are in the description box right beneath this video. And if you, save. And when I'm done here, I go down and I timestamp everything there. And so you can, if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can get in, get out, and just stick to what you're interested in, what you're most interested in. All right? Because we do chat a bit otherwise. So anyway, so I have my 12 questions for today. And I'm trying this new thing where I'm timestamping in the description box. So I don't even have my planner here. I have space just for cards. It's just upending my world. No, it's change, but hopefully for the better. Gotta try things. All right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And that's an ongoing thing. We have amazing troll slayers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for keeping us safe. And Greta, yeah, I do. The 12 questions are in the description box right now. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, guys. All right. Thank you, Linda. Wow. All right. We're jumping in. And actually, I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know why I don't like Matt Gaetz. I'm not going to front on that. I just, I feel like there's between apparently he eloped yesterday. The jokes write themselves. But anyway, he eloped yesterday, apparently. And plus the potential of him, is he going to be arrested or charged or what have you? So I actually, to kind of, thank you, Christine. So rather than do a bunch of different things, I thought maybe I would just do one overloaded Celtic cross reading on Gaetz. Does he deserve that? No. Do we deserve a better sense of, will this man ever potentially face justice? That would be good. So, yeah. All right, I think we started early, 2:30. So, okay. Janelle was asking, was Matt Gaetz' wedding yesterday a PR stunt? Thalma was asking, a Guardian article says Matt Gaetz eloped yesterday. Why? Was it to keep his new wife from testifying? Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, there are various questions to this. Hello, Kevin. And Linda's saying, who eloped? Matt Gaetz, apparently. Oh, thank you, Gerardo. Thank you. All right, so what's going to happen to Gaetz? And was the wedding a PR stunt? And an overloaded Celtic reading, far too many cards. On yes, Deb, has Matt Gaetz. A sort of a question of has Matt Gaetz. Actually, it would be has Matt Gaetz. I'll see myself out. All right. Let me actually. I've got to search for his energy. Lucky me. No, I'm serious. Thank you for allowing me to do this here. I love this job. I love this job. It'd be more than I could ever tell you, but it has more to do with hanging out with you and hoping for judgment or justice, hoping for justice, rather than wanting to be around these guys' energy. All right, Gaetz. Why would you marry him? Why? Insufferable and oh my gosh, why would you marry him? Ew. So what's going to happen to you? Tell me he did not just get married to get his mind off of his other problems. Andrea, how are all the questions gathered already? I take them out of the chat. Anything in the chat in all caps, and you can put them in. Starting at like 11:45. So I try to get as many. Hopefully, I get as many before I start, so I don't start too late. See, I'm happy to answer your question, but I'm also just happy to get away from his energy for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, ick. What's going to happen to you, Gaetz? Oh, got something on my card. Oh well. Gaetz. Renier is saying it was to keep her from testifying. Oh yeah, he's at the moment he's gone full honeymoon Caligula. That's what that feels like. Matt Gaetz. Yeah, I got the devil card for the reading. In the past, I'm not even gonna explain that. Take that however you would like to take it. Wow. Ace of Cups. Oh, he's gonna gross up my cards, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna gross up my cards. Oh, thank you, Marby. Thank you. Kashmir, have you seen Matt's wedding photo of him and his bride on the airplane? His bride passed out, looks drugged, mouth agape and all. No. No. What? Married. What is... All right, he elopes. I don't see any photos on a plane. I just see photos of them together. And an image of her sister talking to the camera. But that's all I'm seeing at the moment. I would share that photo. I would share that image. I would share that image if I could find it, but I didn't see it there. White Dragon saying, "Don't worry about the cards. I'll clean them for you after the reading." Do you have that much salt, really? When it comes to certain topics, things get very symbolic with wands and cups. Let's think about what Matt Gaetz, there is talk he may be indicted with. And then the symbolism of wands and cups. Card for the reading. In the past. Center of the reading. Did you guys read, who was it? Was it the New Yorker, the Atlantic? Who was it who had the article about, basically they would pressure these women into taking drugs Allegedly. That's what I'm talking about. The article said. Above the reading, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, communicating wand stuff for frisky hire. I'm not getting, this is the energy around him. I'm not getting wedding. I'm not getting deeply in love. I mean, you'd think, oh, wouldn't this be deeply in love? Not with the devil card. And not with the illusion delusion in the center. I lost a card. Beneath the reading, law enforcement and kids. And see, I would think, oh, he got married. You know, this is what I'd expect to see. This is what I'd expect to see. Oh, they want to get married. They want to have a family. They want to do the thing. No, because this is accompanied by ye old devil card and law enforcement. So unless this person is a law enforcement agent, in which case, yeah, you get married and you know, the job makes it hard on the marriage. No, there's none of that here. Nope. 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 All right. Home environment. Victory of the Wands. Wand. Hopes and fears. It's a fear. It's a fear of his political career. His political career is really, really shaky right now. There's something about his links to the Republicans, his something about money too. It's all very, very shaky. What other people see, they got married. His wife is either as bad as he is or she's a sucker. But this is the ultimate of womanhood and mother energy and what have you. So the challenge, trying to make it work. Trying to make work. Trying to make his career work. All right, so near future 1. There's near future 1 and 2, and then final outcome, there are 3 of those. So near future 1, King of Cups. He got married. That's a groom. Emotional man, groom. Can be nice. King of Wands. We don't need to go use your imagination, but they're both him, not her. Not her. Final outcome 1. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. 2, 3 of Cups. 3, 9 of Cups. Call me cynical. The near future cards are all about him. And then I was thinking, well, this Queen of Pentacles would be odd. Maybe, but sometimes queens are groups, like groups of Republicans, but excuse me. This is women who were paid. Sorry. Sorry about that. This is women who were allegedly paid, but also this is a divorce settlement. I'm sorry, it's a woman getting a divorce settlement. The women who and women, other women being very happy here, or they were paid and then they end up happy. There's civil suits and legal stuff and see if I can get some more information. But for a man who just got married, and to the best of my knowledge, for the first time, and card for the reading, near future, home environment. Really? This is the great love of your life. This is the great sweet mystery of life. At last I found you. At last I know the meaning of it all. Really? I'd say that his wife, I feel sorry for his wife, but no, she's, your man there's all of this smoke about him potentially hiring people, including some underage people allegedly, and all this other stuff, and you're gonna go, yes, let's get married. Oh, nay. Run away. History Underfoot is saying her testimony is not protected for crimes before marriage. Is that true? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I would assume it was, just so you don't mess up the marriage currently, but 3 cards. Please, 3 cards, sun, her, autumn. I don't understand. Lynotte's here. Hello, Lynette. His voice trash too. Linda says it looks good, and he's settled. And good for society. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cards on her. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get some more information. He's just trying to put it all that legal stuff. He's just trying to put it out of his mind. Hello, Irma. Emperor. Polly Wanda, I don't want to read on that. It's not really relevant, and it's really dark energy. But please understand, I am staunchly pro-choice. But it's very sad energy to go into, and the grief involved is not nice. So anyway. The Emperor, because he's totally full of himself. I'm sorry, he just is. On the defensive for the right-wing stuff, potential suspension. This is the center of the reading. His whole life turned upside down. But for now, he's enjoying being this isn't love. There's no love here. There's no real love. There's no family nurturing, even if you don't want kids, fine. The cards would come up. I've seen it over and over. They just come up with partnership and lovers, and this is a rich guy using his wand. That's it. That's it. That's all that's here. And his life's going to get turned upside down. All right, I'll pull a couple of cards on her, because this is just... Okay. At 19 something, hang on. Uh, 19, so at 1930, is it Ginger Luckey or whatever her name is? I don't know. Whatever her name is Dave, I'm the same way. It's not my choice, though. It's the one who's involved. Okay. Edna May is saying that Gaetz wants to be a celebrity. Ginger Lucky. Yes. Thank you, Paula. So, Ginger Lucky. She's not regretting it yet. Oh, she feels, if I don't get the Seven of Cups here, I'll be surprised, because what she thinks her future is going to be, it's like she's looking at her future, but his future is over here. It is fairly dark. She's picturing, and it's like way over here, and it's totally disconnected from that. Knight of Pentacles. And they had a healthy 8-pound pork roast. Gee, the moneyed couple. It's not even a couple. Linda's saying it's to help his image, not hers. Mother Earth Tarot saying she's been sold a fantasy. Yes. Yes. Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Deep and abiding love. Yeah, it's like being on cloud 9. The new start of their life, money in action. There's turmoil having to do with the previous action, perhaps. There's a bully card and there's a sun card. Oh dear. Is there going to be a little baby Gaetz? Is there going to be a little baby Gaetz? Could someone put a link to the creepy picture in the comments? I'll go and I'll bring it up on the screen. Little baby Gaetz. I'm not going to tell you what that card meant, because I'll have to, like, I'll be physically ill. World card. 10 of Pentacles. Empress, that's motherhood. Judgment. King of Pentacles. Well, they got married, a change of the world. This is the dynasty. This is motherhood. You'd think this is absolutely judgment. It's okay, there's some little kids there, and then it ends in King of Pentacles. So they either have a rich son, or this judgment means something very different. I think there might be a Paula's pointing out that Matt Gaetz' future sister-in-law, or current sister-in-law, Roxanne Lucky, called him weird and creepy. Yep. And he is. He might actually grow a heart if he has a child. That might be nice. 9 of Swords, Magician. Jail. This doesn't even feel like worried about jail. This feels like being in prison. Magician, that's standing up for yourself. That's your lawyer standing up for you. trying to throw other people under the bus, trying to keep this image. This is the facade. This isn't real. This is the perfect happy family. I would feel sorry for her, but wow. There were just red flags. There were just, you're in a factory and there are massive machines creating red material. Just acres and acres of red. It wasn't just red flags. It was an entire manufacturing plant full of red material. Just running through the machines going, hello. Yeeps. Let me see if I can find the, if I can grab that link from you guys. You just refresh this. Hang on just 1 second. Do. All right, there aren't any actual comments below, so one of you said that you'd put a link in the chat. I can't always get to links in the chat. I'm not seeing links in the chat. I posted the link a couple of comments up, says history underfoot. Am I missing it? Just 1 second. Just I'm trying to see if I can. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that. I just don't see it anywhere, and there aren't any comments under the video, so it doesn't matter. We're done. We're done. Kashmir Autumn, look at Matt's Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Gaetz. Excuse me. One of the first comments. Let's look at the comments, shall we? Hang on 1 second. Home. Let me share this. Get rid of this overlay for a second. Share screen. Chrome tab. Twitter. Share. Okay. So you guys can see that. All right. So you guys can see it. All right, good. Nope, here we go. All right. So Gaetz. Oh my gosh, Matt Gaetz got married. What the hell was she thinking? Oh boy. Excuse me. Apparently, spousal privilege does not cover communications before the marriage. So Ginger can still be compelled to testify against you. Have a great weekend and congrats. Oh boy. Representative Matt Gaetz. Does he have a different thing for? He must have a different account. Matt Gaetz, here we go. Florida man. It's pure joy to walk through life. Oh gosh. Yep. There they are. Critical race theory. Oh man. All right, well, that's all I'm seeing. So, yep, you guys were talking about some awful photograph, but I'm just gonna give up. I've taken too much time on this anyway, so but thank you for trying to send me links and things like that. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so let me pull a little color back out. There we go, and let's move on. So, all right, we are already at 30 minutes in. My gosh. Okay, so we are at 30:30, and there's a question from Mimi about Governor Cuomo, and I think it's a nice question. Will Governor Cuomo continue to help in the cleanup after Henri, as in the tropical storm? Didn't it land at like 60 miles an hour or something like that? Thank you, Christine. This is loud. That's the other reason I was using my planner. It's very, very loud to shuffle. Governor Cuomo, are you going to continue to help in the cleanup for the tropical storm? And if he's facing justice, and it's not nice. All right. Thief card, tower card, hermit card. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be continuing the cleanup to help with cleaning up the storm. I think he's got bigger problems. I think he's got much bigger problems. Yeah, Andrew Cuomo can't come to the phone right now. All right. Kelpie. Oh, this is sad, but a more than worthy question. You guys have great questions. 32:30. I'm at 32:15. Will 45s, Trump's beauty pageant young women be found to be trafficked? To be found, were they taken advantage? Let's just say, were they taken advantage of? Were they? I mean, we know he walked in on them when they were dressing. He thought that was funny. Ugh, scumbag. All right, I need my planner. It's too loud. It's too loud to shuffle here without it. Let me open this up. That'll do. Man. They were definitely put in not very nice decisions. Something black got on my cards. Actually, I wonder if this is some adhesive from my Band-Aids that then picked up ink off the other cards. I think that might be what happened there. Women having to make decisions. Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. They were incredibly vulnerable. They were incredibly vulnerable to being manipulated and being used. It depends how desperate their situation was in general. And there's a possibility of things getting slightly better, but never on the level. I mean, this is pulling yourself out of the most abject poverty. Really, really bad financial situations, but this is the men who would take advantage, but so I'm not getting flat out trafficked. I'm getting taken advantage of. Look, if pageants are your thing, they're your thing. You do you. Did I just do this backwards? Tell me. Yeah, I did. Yep, I did. You have to excuse me because I've got to find the cards I just put in here backwards. If pageants are your thing, you do you. Good for you. But I do recall in the 80s, there was one point where a whole bunch of, like, across the country, it seemed like young women were sent information about joining a pageant. Join this, oh, it's just one card upside down. Okay. Join this pageant. My best friend at the time, and she took that piece of paper, she ripped it up into little tiny pieces, put it back in the envelope, and mailed it back to them. Severe disappointment. Strength. Queen of Cups. For the very, very few, very, very few, it did lead to some better opportunities, but very, very few, and the rest were just left completely vulnerable. And to be potentially not falling in love, Queen of Cups, or in a good financial situation, Queen of Pentacles, but just being the Queen of Wands. Symbolism intended. That was awful. But thank you for the questions. I do appreciate them. We go down into the muck and look around, and then we come back up. Try to catch our breath. Whew. Man. So we are now down to Kristen has a question from Uncover the News. Thank you, Kristen. You bring all the fantastic headlines. So your question today was at 38:15. Can you read on Trump's karma bill? Thank you, M. Kelpie. Trump's karma bill. Karma. Kind of the way, whenever I think of karma, the funny thing I think of is, of course, since I was a teenager in the 80s, you guys remember Duran Duran and all that? Simon Le Bon. Remember when I was in middle school? My two best friends both had crushes on Simon Le Bon. So they'd quiz each other about him. At one point, I knew the name of his dog. I knew all this stuff. Meanwhile, me with zero gaydar, I was a George Michael fan. But anyway. Simon Le Bon himself talks about how he used to go through women like... And then you have their greatest hits... Save a Prayer, which is a song about a one-night stand. Some people call it a one-night stand, but we can call it paradise. Right? So eventually, he got married. 4 daughters. No sons, 4 daughters. If that isn't karma, I don't know what is, and that always makes me smile. Now, you are the father of 4 daughters. Trump's karma bill. Paula stayed married all these years too. Yes, but apparently his wife has a terrible time getting him to even just like fill the dishwasher. But anyway, Yasmin Bleeth, I think her name was before she got married. Anyway, we're looking at Trump's karma bill. Oh, it got even higher. When you're a private citizen and what you do, that's one thing. But when you take over the reins of government, when you are the most prominent person, the leader of an entire country, what you do, your karma bill, it like, whatever you do is like triple. Like, I don't know, points. Like, if you lose points on a day-to-day basis, you do something bad on a regular basis, like, I don't know, cheat people in your business and all this other stuff, you get -1, -1, -1. You become the leader and you start doing things, it's -10, -10, -10, that kind of thing. It amplified. But if he had done good things, if he had actually been president to promote positive energy, to promote equality, to promote education and health and helping those least fortunate and promoting innovation and all of this, it would have been +100, +100, +100. But he didn't do that. Floating Lotus Women's Wellness saying negative millions. There we go. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords, 6 of all the grief he caused, all of the heartache he caused, and then to gloat, to ignore all of this. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Could have a couple of different meanings. Pamela saying Jimmy Carter's karma invoice must be off the charts. Oh, I think we all know it's pretty good. And Boo Boo. Boo Boo has excellent karma. He brings all the cuteness. All right, he's not very nice to his brother because he's territorial. But Boo Boo brings all the cuteness. Oh, ick. I'm getting that gross energy of all the MAGA right-wing things and carousing and shifting money around, and this is isolation and secret. Isolation and study. I'm surprised this is here. Forensic accountants, maybe? Let me see. So, what happens to Trump's karma bill? Does he have to pay it in this life, next life? Is it going to be spread out through his other lives? Is it going to... Sandy Miller saying, can you imagine Trump doing his life review? He's going to try and lie his way through it. Yes, he is. Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Lovers, Death. He's going to lose his business. That's the weird cult thing. Yeah. It's ugly. It's ugly. Holly and Francis saying he'll call it fake news. His life review. Fake news. Lynette saying they might make sure he never reincarnates. Will Trump reincarnate? Oh, decisions. Tower. Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles. I think he will, but it's going to be a rocky road. Then again, you know me. Even Einstein believed that, and quantum physics and all that fun super science stuff. Time is an illusion. All time is actually simultaneous. We just experience it bit by bit, and the entire universe from beginning to end just done. So, will you reincarnate? I mean, actually, the way I look at it is you already have, or you haven't. Like right now, my higher self has, there's me, but there are other, we're separate, we're separate individuals with separate lives, separate energy, separate, but our souls are connected to this higher self, this one higher self. So my past lives, I've remembered various things from future lives I've had dreams about. They're not me, but the essence of them is the same as mine. So all right. Let's see if we can get through some more of these questions. 48. Julie has a question at 48:15. When will most of Australia get out of this hard lockdown? Sorry. Australia. My middle sister went to Australia for her honeymoon. A dear friend of mine was from New Zealand, still a citizen, even though she works here in the States. And the one thing that's absolutely clear, the talk about a long plane ride. Also, she had she had this calendar of images from New Zealand, like these lovely gardens and parkways and things. And I don't know if it was just the printing of that, but there was something, the green, all the greenery, the normal greenery you see looking outside, there was a faint blueness to it. And I always wondered, is that weird in New Zealand? Is that just weird lighting in these pictures, or is it because where it is in the world and the way things evolved? I mean, they're the ones who have all the critters that you don't have anywhere else. Floating Lotus is saying Australia is waiting for vaccines. Their PM only ordered AstraZeneca and no other. Oh, and no one under 40 can take it. So lockdown is the only option until they get new deliveries. Or deliveries? Is that the word here? Yeah. Holly and Friends saying, I went to New Zealand in 1987. It was incredibly gorgeous. It looks incredibly gorgeous. So, Australia, that would be a lockdown. Card for the reading. If that's not the card of a lockdown, I don't know what is. That is voluntarily holding still. Not blue in New Zealand. Beautiful, however. Oh, good. And I'm sure it wasn't. It was probably just those pictures. Yeah, but it just, I don't know. It was just a slight, just a hint. And I'm an art person, so just a slight hint of blue in the green. But it was probably just the photographs. It's not blue. There's no hint of blue in the green, I guess. Okay, it was just that calendar. I'd never seen that before, so I just wondered. Oh, Australia. Bless you. You poor things. Pandemic came. There's so many lies, so much delusion, mismanagement. This was a very narrow looking for ships to come in with the vaccines, but it's not a huge amount. And it's not, and then people just trying to go about their lives, and they just keep getting suckered back into this, which kind of loops back around. Lindsay could have been a filter. It probably was. And Lena Rodriguez, my gosh, that woman is a universal treasure. Lena is awesome. I want to read with her, except I'll have to do something in the evening, because when I come on, it's 3 a.m. where she is, apparently. And doesn't she call the Prime Minister, is it Barry from marketing? Something like that. Lockdowns in Australia. Julie says, you got it in a nutshell. We are screwed. Scotty from marketing. That was it, Holly and Friends. Thank you. 4 of Cups. Disappointment. This is refusal. Here we have vaccines. We could, because didn't he turn down the opportunity to get some vaccines or something? King of Cups, Sun card. Okay. This is the beginning of a great big vaccine push. That's one heck of a syringe. Healthcare. Australia. This is my card for Australia. Vaccine. So there is going to be a big vaccine push. It's coming, but it's just starting. It's in the future, and it's an ace. Sorry. The Floating Lotus is saying, yes, he turned down offers from Pfizer and, the other one, Moderna? Something like that. Man. I apparently ordered them for 2022 summer. Jeez. I had the answer, but I'm still pulling cards. People need to get back to work. People need to get on with their lives. Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. They will. Seriously, the cards are saying they are going to get better. But you have to wait for the vaccines. Sorry. Oh. All right. Goodness, I've been chit-chatting a lot today. Plus that Gaetz reading took a long time. But we're at 56. Oh, Pakistan. Pakistan always played the U.S. while helping the Taliban. Will they suffer blowback? Okay, so we'll have a look at that. Pakistan. Kevin's saying Lena was distressed it was going to take so long to get the vaccines. Understandably. All right, Pakistan. More like 57. All right. Pakistan. Being hit by COVID. You don't need me to tell you that. Blowback for the way the government of Pakistan has supported aided the Taliban. Pakistan going to face blowback for all of your support of the Taliban. Knight of Wands. Taliban. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Strength. Three of Cups. Sun. It's not helping them. Well, I mean, for example, the Afghan government has been cut off from international aid now that the Taliban's in charge. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This was the gain. This was the material goods and places of refuge that Pakistan was offering the Taliban so that they could work. This was traveling across the border back and forth. But for Pakistan, there's a strength card. There's and then there's a going forward here. Let me see. Thank you, guys. Thank you. More in Pakistan. Thank you. Moon. Okay. 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Death. I'm not getting huge change. I mean, they've been supporting the Taliban all along, so I'm not really getting much change. I am getting how hard they're being hit by the pandemic. And things aren't great, but they're just, I'm getting a whole lot of same old, same old, same old. I wish I had better news. Sorry. Okay, at 101, Polywanda, I love your brain. I love how you think. So at 101, Polywanda wants to know, will corporations use mega lasers or whatever I'll add on whatever technology to project ads and logos onto the moon's surface? Please no. Please no, but let's look. This is what I need. I mean, if you'd told me, yes, they're going to get this wonderful SpaceX thing and the dual rockets landing back on Earth, the 2 booster rockets landing back on Earth in unison, so cool. And they're gonna put a Tesla car with the fake spaceman listening to Major Tom up his what? Tacky, stupid. Same thing with this. It's like, oh, they wouldn't do, oh gosh, there's not much these people wouldn't do, is there? Okay, so Ace of Swords. That's technology. That's big technology. If they're mega lasers or what have you, that would be it. So that's a card for the reading. Jolie, oh goody, visual pollution out in space. The Sun, 8 of Cups. Oh my God. This is some people at NASA hearing about ideas sort of like that, levels of commercialization, and just swearing up a storm and walking out. Illusion, delusion. 2, it's not workable. Queen of Pentacles, but there are rich people who will continue. They'll come up with other stupid things to do, but it's not. There's something about it. It's not actually feasible technologically, at least not right now. Talk about they paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay. We're at 104 in a bit. Florida. Oh, we spend so much time in the muck here, don't we? Just in the really grossness. 104.30. Is Florida really going to start withholding money from school districts? Interesting, Kevin. Kevin's had dreams about the future. I've seen giant projected screens above towns to broadcast public service announcements and so on. Oh, wow. Very cool. All right. In Florida. I don't know. I assume I thought I had heard that they can't actually withhold money from school districts, but I guess Florida really start withholding money from school districts. Knight of Cups. These are educators who just want to do their jobs. And it actually came through as do their blank jobs, as in we want to do our D-word jobs. I don't like swearing on the channel. I just don't. Try to keep the energy up overall. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Eight of Wands. I don't think it's going to be money. This would be that. Well, we'll see if we can move money around. But these are kids right here. And this is some new initiative. Some other regulation. Something else. And they just, a lot of it. They just do this and then just do it everywhere or do it all over. Let's see. Is it... I guess technically it could be withholding money, but that ace feels like it's like, well, we can't do this, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna, just go nuts about it. They're not saying. I think the Fed said they would disperse money directly to affected districts. Florida. Jolie, yes, what the card just said is what I'm feeling as a teacher right now. Right there. Teaching the kids. I mean, that's my garden center card. Page of Swords. Moon. Three of Cups. Ultimately, things are going to work out. But this is just chaos created by vaccinated, not vaccinated, mask, not mask, blah, 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 blah. And ultimately, they're going to sort it out so teachers can teach the kids. Institution. It's the same mucky energy as normal. Death Santis. Hey, Mama Bear. Wheel of Fortune. Give it time. That's what I'm getting. Give it time. Just a little bit of time. Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. Teachers wielding the sword of truth. Love that. And are sick of teachers revolt. Start really disrupting. The further he pushes, the more extreme pushback he's going to get. This is not going to be like, oh, we're just going to suffer under it and oh well. I don't think so. Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups. High Priestess. Three of Cups. Yep, again. All of it. Higher wisdom. All these cup cards. Teachers. Teaching. Hold strong is what I'm getting. Hold strong. Okay. I agree, Lynette. This is going to end badly for Death Santis. Yes, it is. Okay, we're about 110. Where are we? 1. Ugh. I still have residue Gates energy. Lynette, higher wisdom is the feds for me. That could be it. That could be it. Okay. Where are we? All right. Will, excuse me. I moved this question up because it's related. Cheryl was asking, will any politicians block return to online learning? The schools already are seeing many children getting hospitalized. So are we going to have politicians saying, no, everybody has to go to school. Everybody has to go and get exposed. Books to online learning. And it's time for sage. It's time for sage. If they didn't need so much light, I'd just like cover the wall with planters full of sage. Giant chunks of salt. That is online learning. That is traversing the highways of the internet. Yeah. So, let out salt and burn it. Sage bonfire, Polywanda, yes. All right, returning to schools. That was, all right, this was the pandemic King of Pentacles. That would be your Republican politicians. That is, let me see. They're going to try to walk away from the idea of schooling, of making it safe for everybody, but legally there's legal stuff that's going to kick in. It's going to stop their far right agenda from putting kids at risk. Janelle, Rachel Maddow staying put? Yes. Good. So the question is, will there be politicians who block the return to online learning? They're going to try. And they'll keep spouting their nonsense. But this whole situation has been so devastating and still devastating. And legally, they're not going to win. So that's that. Okay, 113. Kashmir is asking or saying, good versus evil. I've often wondered if this is the onset of Armageddon, although I don't believe. Maybe one too many seasons of Supernatural. Oh, I saw this question and I was like, Armageddon, no, there are good days ahead. And then you mentioned Supernatural. It was like, oh, well, I have to answer a fellow Supernatural fan question. With all of this evil going on and whatnot. Is this the beginning of some form of Armageddon? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Temperance. Okay, is this Armageddon? First card I'm getting is Temperance. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Nah, that's minor arcana, single figures. We have our troubles and travails, but nah, no. Or this in the morning when somebody wants to drink out of the faucet or wants some half and half, but I am getting my breakfast, or I am actually I do feed him before I feed myself. Or I'm trying to get stuff together and he starts crying. No. Yes, you, yawny kitty. And big yawn. And I just have this go-to phrase where I say, is it the end of the world as you know it? Because I feel fine. Let's ask Lynn's question first, and then we'll end with Vicky's lighter question. This one's more serious. Let's do this first. So make that 12. At 1:16. Trying to save. Hurry up. It's trying to save. 1:16. All right. Question from Lynn. Will the CARES Act unemployment be extended past September 4th? Will the CARES Act unemployment be extended past September 4th? Knight of Pentacles, sitting pretty. Right, because any money you get from the government just has you just sitting pretty. Please. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Moon. It's a pandemic. King of Cups. It's Two of Swords. This is actually this is going to be the final decision made by it could be Biden, but it feels like medical professionals as to how bad is the pandemic. These are the plans. What are we going to do? How are we going to deal with things? This is the pandemic, the mess created, the chaos created. CARES Act. I'm just saying, is that the housing moratorium? I wasn't asking about that specifically. I was more asking about unemployment benefits, but I thought the housing moratorium was lifted, and then maybe did a judge get involved or something? I'm not quite sure where that ended. All right, all the legal swords in the back. Well, legal swords, but also just the pain of all the different things we've had to fight with. We had to stay home. Page of Pentacles, got a tiny bit. Emperor, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. I'm getting good energy here. Of course, the emperors of the world, they don't want to help anybody, but it's ending in good energy, and maybe the start of something new. So it isn't just like, oh, you're on your own and this is something new. I'm getting good energy, but it's right at the end. Page of Cups, Tower, Queen of Wands, Fruits of Labor, Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting the catastrophe. We've been through the catastrophe, and some things getting better. I'm not getting a yay, all this is going to be saved, and I'm not getting a boo, we're headed for destruction. I'm afraid I'm not getting anything more specific. So, sorry. But we're going to be okay. We are. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Somehow, we'll make it through. Let me see here. There was something here I wanted to read. No, I guess I didn't see it. All right. So we're at 121. And Vicki had a question. And you guys can help us think of a title. Let's think of a title. Because Vicki's question, ready for this? Will we ever see Trump the musical? Because it could be epic. The Impeachment Tango. But seriously, will we see Trump the musical? And if you could think of a better title, what would it be? I am the very picture of a stupid, raging narcissist. Thank you, Thelma. Thank you. Oh, the star on Broadway. Oh, wow. Vicki, Trump a lot? Backers for that. Of course, it's all theft because Trump himself wouldn't be making money. Lotus saying all we need is Randy Rainbow's video history. That's true. The Emperor. Four of Swords. Fool. Maybe eventually, but it's, yeah, Kevin Brazil. Trump, the farcical. Yeah. And actually what I'm getting is no. Or if there's something eventually, there may be some people who might joke about it or come up with something, but I'm not seeing a raging success here. I'm just seeing the remnants of a raging narcissist. All right. That is my 12 questions for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I am here every day of the year. You are always welcome. And you're also always welcome at Book Art Media at 4 o'clock. It's 1:39 here in Chicago. At 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media YouTube channel. We do 4 25-minute creative sprints where you just bring, the world needs more creative energy. Just bring your project, whatever it is, painting, knitting, writing, whatever creative thing you do. And we just carve that time out of our day to work on our creative projects and support each other and encourage each other. So you're always welcome, and you're always welcome here, of course. Thank you. All right, I'll see you all definitely tomorrow. There are good days ahead, don't forget.